Hello friends and family of YouTube. Man, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Well, I've got some very important information to share with you about generators today, and this is important for any generator. I don't care what manufacturer it is, whether it's a small one or a large one. This is very important info. But before I get to it, I want to do a little update for you on the RV behind me. I guess it's been about a month ago I done a video talking about how I had to clean out the water system in here. I had contaminated water in the holding tank, the freshwater tank, but what I was also having was some false readings on the gray tank and the black tank. So what I did is I put clean water in those tanks, and I also put a bunch of bleach in there. I'd say, let's see, I put probably right at a cup of bleach per 5 gallons in the gray and in the black tank, which is quite a bit. And I drove for 2 hours letting the water slosh around as I drove down the road. Well, I now get accurate readings on both of my black and gray tanks, so pretty awesome. I have never had accurate readings. Well, I had them when I first bought this RV, but haven't had them since, but now I do. So anyway, let me get to the generator info for you, and man, this will help everybody out. You'll be glad to have it. So here we go. Okay, well, I have 2 generators, and I'm going to show you using my larger generator. And as I said, this will work on any generator that has a fuel shutoff switch and a choke manual choke switch on here. And just about every generator is going to have this. So let me show you what I'm doing here. This is your fuel shutoff, and right now I've got it in the on position. And what I'm going to do is I am going to cut the fuel off, and I am going to start the generator. And I'm going to let the generator run until you start to hear it where it runs out of gas. You'll hear it, it'll go up and down. It'll be like, you can hear the speed idle up and down. And when you start noticing that, that's when you come over to the choke and you turn the choke on and off. And you keep it in the run position until it starts doing that sputtering. And when you pull it over to the choke position, if it still sputters, you need to put it back to run. You'll finally get to a point that when you turn it to the choke position, you will hear the engine rev up. And when it does that, you know that it is sucking out the very last bit of fuel that is still in that carburetor. The reason I do this choke method is what it does is it shuts off all the air to the carburetor, and it helps suck every last bit of fuel out of that carburetor. And if you're asking yourself, well, why is this important to me? Why would I want to do this to my generator? Well, the reason is today's gas is bad about having buildup. It will build up into your carburetor. Well, if you run the fuel out, the good of that is you've got that bad gas out of there, and that gas cannot build up, and that gas cannot cause problems down the road. So anyway, that's a simple way of putting it for you. So let me get this thing started running, and I'll try to show you as best I can holding the camera and operating the choke at the same time to show you what I'm talking about that I do. Matter of fact, if you've ever wondered how good these Champions are, I haven't started this one in quite a little while, a couple of weeks, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to start. I do love Champion generators. They're very economical to buy. They run good. They always start good. So yeah, I've had good service out of this. But anyway, let me let it start running out of fuel, and then I'll start the video back for you. The choke is still in the run position. Okay, if you heard, you could hear how it wanted to shut off, and I turned that choke on and it sucked just a little more fuel out of there and run just a little bit longer. So now what I'm going to do with the choke still in the choke position, I am going to pull it and see if it will. And there you go. It has run all of the gas out of it, and that's what you want. You want to make sure all of the gas is out of this generator. Now, what's okay is that I have gas inside the tank. That's not a problem. You're okay with gas inside the tank. What you do not want is you do not want gas staying in the carburetor. That's where you have problems. Is when the gas stays inside the carburetor, which is back in here, it gets all into the jets and it gets in all the small places inside the carburetor, and it wants to gel up. And once it gels up, it's hard for the fuel to shoot through there. Also, the float does not want to go up and down as it should. So this is going to save you a lot of headache, folks. And if you've got a shut-off switch on your riding lawnmowers, any kind of small engine that you only operate once in a while, this is the trick you want to do. Shut off that fuel switch, turn your choke to where it, once you hear it start shutting off, turn that choke to the choke position to suck all the fuel out, and you'll get a lot more life out of these things. Folks, I appreciate y'all watching, and hopefully this helped y'all out. Hey, if you would, let me know down in the comments below, and everyone else, let us all know what generator you have, and let us know if you like it. If you know, if you're able to run an air conditioner with your RV on it or whatever, how long you've had it. It's always good to share information. There's a lot of generators out there. There's some good ones and some bad ones. So I'm a Champion guy. I'd love to be able to afford a Honda so it'd be quiet, but hey, these Champions have done me well. But yeah, y'all tell us down below. Y'all have a great day. Hope to see y'all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.